Arizona's hottest R&Bs, the all-new Vena Soul. You got it on the Julian Show, and in studio with me, Playwrite, and fabulous woman. And look, even a model now. Add that to the list. Sonja Camille. Welcome to the Julian Show. How are you doing?
Thank you, Julian. I am doing great. It's good to be here.
Glad you are here. I know it's getting hot out in here, and you came up, I was going to say hose you down, but no, just give you some
hot.
water.
I mean, it's still some getting used to being here. It's been 4 years, but yeah, it's hot.
Hot. You've been here for 4 years. Where are you from?
I am from Chicago, Chi-Town.
Chi-Town?
Yes.
So, it's a major difference between Chicago and here. What's been the biggest difference? Maybe other than the heat, but what else has been a big difference in as far as this culture and everything else?
That's it exactly. The culture is it's really different, especially from the first time I moved here. But I do see that we are evolving, and I'm able to attend a lot of events that are culturally diverse now. Let's just say that, yeah.
Yeah, I've been out here since forever.
I heard.
Yeah, 96 when I moved here. And I think you're right. I think even in just the last 6-7 years, it just seems like there's this explosion of culture, especially with black folks. It's just like, okay, this is happening, that's happening.
Yeah.
And has that helped you with a lot of the things that you're doing?
It has. I can remember back my first show here at the Phoenix Center for Performing Arts. It was called Secrets, Lies, and Green Tea. I actually sold out that show 2 times, and that was just such a huge accomplishment for me because I was only here for like a year or so, and I was able to pull that off with lots of support. And that's what I was grateful for, too, was the support here. But, yeah, even my MC at the time, Brother Anthony, shout out to Brother Anthony. He mentioned it to the audience, like, how many of you all have ever been to a play? And there were only a few hands that were raised. So me bringing what I do here has really inspired others to just take off in their art and in their talents. And I just see it happening in those that I've worked with since then, 4 years ago, and how we are evolving into what we do.
Yeah, that's great. So was that a part of your vision, is to be a visionary and bring what you do here?
Exactly.
And and to inspire others to get busy with it?
Yeah, to get busy with it. Because also, too, there are a lot, like I said, I receive a lot of support. And every time I would speak with someone about what I do, they would be like, oh, you got to do this. You got to bring this here. We don't have much of this, especially from me as a woman of color. So it's very, very rewarding. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I'm just getting my stuff out there too to broaden it,
right.
and encourage others.
And to encourage others.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what got you started, and how did you start becoming a playwright?
Oh my gosh. Well, I am from Chicago. I graduated from Columbia College, which is an art school. I've always, even as a little kid, I have a huge family, and we would entertain, my siblings and we would entertain other family members by putting on skits, and I have very talented people in my family. So we would be singing, acting, and I've just always loved the arts. It's just always been such a part of me, such a part of me. So I would write storybooks as a kid and get the attention of my teachers. In fact, my first grade teacher would say, you're going to do something. You're an actress or something. She just knew it right then. Yeah. So it's always, I guess because it's always been a part of me, I was born with it. And I knew that from the beginning, that I love to write. But even though I wanted to be an actress, I was really intrigued by the writing and the directing part of it.
Okay.
So I'm very content on that. I don't have to be on the stage. So.
Got you. So when you was at Columbia, and you mentioned that, because I remember trying to get into that school too.
Oh, okay.
I remember that back in high school. At Columbia, was that where you honed in your writing skills and the production part of it?
Yes, that's where it was. 'Cause in high school for me, it was like I was still just trying to find my way, even though I knew that the writing was a part of me. It's just that still when you so many high school students, you're just really just trying to find your way. Not for all of them, but some of us.
Right.
But it was in college when I had the experience of having classes with professors who actually did what they taught.
Right.
Man, my professors were playwrights. My mentors. It was just fabulous, and for them to take my work and critique it, but see the good in it, but also teach me. They taught me to build on what my ideas, and so
Fantastic.
yeah.
Well, shout out to Columbia because
Yes.
I remember trying to get into there for radio. I believe it's the same school.
Yes, it is.
Because they had
They have a radio broadcasting program. For all of those creatives out there. So,
and that's what I love about doing this, because radio's a creative. What you do is a creative, and obviously this is your passion.
It is.
So, what are some of your most favorite productions that you've done?
Okay, let's go back to Chicago. I did a play called When It Rains. In fact, I'm letting public know now. I may be bringing that one here back, but yes, When It Rains was such an inspirational story about family forgiveness, and I thought in my mind when I was writing it, what would be the ultimate, I'm not going to say too much because I want people to come and see, but what would be the ultimate betrayal from within that, the marriage. So I thought about that. People, couples, they cheat on each other a lot, but what would be the ultimate betrayal? So,
Okay.
So I built on that.
And built on that.
Yes.
We might get something. Okay. Nice.
So When It Rains, but it's a very inspirational story and how we can come back from betrayal, from hurting in relationships and things like that. Yeah.
Now, do you draw your writing from that type of inspiration of life like that, or what does inspire you and makes you get that pen and paper out?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, my production company is called Simply Living Productions. So I am inspired by everybody's life, pretty much, in how we all have different stories, but we're just trying to simply live, So I kind of pull up on stories that I've heard, or personal experiences, not personal per se where this has happened to me, but I'm able to draw on emotions that I've felt and experiences that I've had to create characters and give them their own stories. It's just being inspired by day-to-day life. I can hear a conversation, people talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, that could be a story.
Nice. How cool is that?
That's how I do it. And I start writing. I keep a journal, so I'm constantly writing. I have so many stories in my head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which means a whole lot of plays.
Lot of plays.
Nice.
And stuff that I haven't even given to this side of town, Arizona, yet. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to be in for it then, I guess.
Yes.
Pretty soon.
Good
Now, what
time.
about the actors? How do you find them? What are the relationships like? And then probably the biggest one is, what are some of the ones that may have worked with you and perhaps have gone on and done some, movies or anything like that?
And yes, fortunately that has happened. I'm still new here to Arizona, but some of the Chicago talent that I work with, my God, I'm just so excited about some of the things that they're doing. as far as different things for there's a show called Chi-Town. Oh gosh, I can't think of everything now, but to see these people that I've worked with actually doing their thing on a big screen, and even some musical artists that are now social media influencers, and people are buying their things and their music, and it's just amazing to see that and see them in commercials and things like that. But I do audition. I do call it audition, and sometimes it's just a snowball effect, you know, because people know people.
Right.
And these actors out here, these movie actors, because I do work with a lot of film talent as well. They just spread the word. Hey, if you want to do a live stage show, I'll hook you up with Sonja Camille. And so we've done auditions, and I just love it. And even with the Black Theater Troupe, I've met actors that way. So it's just connecting and networking and getting the word out and having them audition. And I just really, I'm just so impressed with the talent that we have. Yeah.
This place is getting bigger and bigger, and we're getting more talented people. So, all right. So you have something coming up for everybody to check out. Where's Sapphire Blue? Tell us about that.
The Chi. I said Chi-Town. I meant the Chi. I just thought about the TV show.
Oh, the TV
Chi.
show.
Yeah,
it's called The Chi.
It's called The Chi. Okay. Anyway, I had to backtrack. Okay. So my most recent play is called Where's Sapphire Blue. It's the first that I've done ever. I've never written a mystery. So that was a challenge, but it was fun because I just wanted to do it. I've started to get more exposed to mystery theater.
Okay.
So I'm like, this will be great. This is fun. So this is probably the quickest of it I've ever written a script, and I'm just amazed at how it turned out. I wrote it last year, and since then we've even had a performance in LA at the Inglewood Theater. We've had several sold out shows here in Arizona, and it just really has taken a life of its own. Where's Sapphire Blue? Sapphire Blue is a celebrity gone missing, and I have Wayne Lundy, who's playing the detective, and he questions the entourage, because somebody that's in that part of that entourage knows where Sapphire, what happened to Sapphire Blue.
Okay.
So that mystery is there, and I have Chris Mosley. He brings in the comedy part of it. He's a comedian out here, and I have some very talented people. And Alyssa, who's also an actress from LA, she travels here to do the show. I really appreciate her. Kiyaki, everybody that's on here on as part of this production, John Penny, everybody. We're such a family. Sapphire Jade, Seven, Stacy, Beatty, did I mention Kiyaki? Yeah, Patrice, Robert Hudson, who's a very talented singer, musician.
Wait, I know Robert Hudson.
You know Robert,
That's another one on here. So
Robert is awesome.
Robert.
I mean, his voice. So I have singing in the show. He's a music director.
Okay.
I have comedy. I have mystery, intrigue. You won't be disappointed if you come. Did I mention everybody?
I think you did.
Christopher Nelson. Yeah, he's playing my limo driver. He's a former baseball player, and now he's done some modeling. He has his own baseball team right now. He works with children and teens.
Okay.
So they're all doing their thing.
Doing their thing. So this is great. This is great. So this sounds very intriguing. So this is going to happen on Sunday, July 30th.
Yes.
So how can people get tickets and get into see this play?
I mean,
exciting.
there is such a buzz right now. People are so ready to come see the play because they've been hearing about it. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be at the Arizona Broadway Theater. I'm excited about that as well. This venue is off the chain.
Wait, Arizona Broadway Theater? I hate to sound ignorant, but I've never heard of this theater.
No.
It's 7701 North Paradise Lane, Peoria.
Yes.
Is this a new? Boy, I hate sounding like I don't know nothing, but I've never heard of this one.
I don't know how new it is, but it's great. It's a great venue.
Is it?
It's a great venue.
Is it perfect for plays?
It's perfect. They have mystery dinners all the time.
Okay.
Mystery theater, all the time. So I was drawn to this theater by someone who's a head chef over there. So
okay.
Yeah. So you can just go to the Arizona Broadway Theater website, type in Where is Sapphire Blue, and get your tickets that way. Tickets are $30 and $40 priority seating, and you won't be disappointed, people. I'm telling you.
All right, fantastic.
This is a good show.
It is.
Serious. That's why we keep moving it. The buzz is there.
The buzz is there because you just said that it's a lot of sold out, and I remember them from earlier in the months here that they were sold out too.
Yeah,
when you had them earlier. So and because this is the same one you had in California, right?
Yes, the same one.
I remember hearing that was sold out.
Yeah, well, we didn't sell out. However, I really got some good connections going to LA. We're gonna go back, but just to have my first show in LA, to have that size audience was amazing.
That's amazing, especially there. Yeah, you definitely
Inglewood Theater. Yeah. So we had celebrities come in and even wonder what was going on at the time. Wendy Raquel from The Game, from the Steve Harvey show.
Oh.
She walked in and just wanted to know, hey, who's doing this? And they introduced her to me, and we got some good connections that way. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
It's good stuff.
Fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
All right, y'all. Sonja Camille here in the studio. Don't forget now, make sure you go to, where's the website? There it is, azbroadway.org to get the tickets for Where's Sapphire Blue.
And it's a matinee show, Sunday, July 30th at 4
p.m.
Yes.
With a great way to kind of have a nice little mid-afternoon entertainment.
I agree.
So, Sonja Camille, thank you for coming by. In this heat, you survived.
I survived.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Julian, for having me. This
Absolutely.
is great. Yes, thank you.
Keep it on, y'all. 5 o'clock free ride is on the way next.